Troye Sivan's home is gorgeous. Let's talk about it.
Well, the sun dips low and the neon glows. Tickets in hand, parking row 5. Silver screens flashing, some cowboy show. But darling, we ain't
done. Okay, first things first, this is like literally the most comfortable couch in the world. I feel like people are gonna get mad at me for not taking off my shoes.
First off, let's address the elephant in the room. We wore the same outfit, Troy. I don't know how that happened. Oh God, that's so embarrassing for me. Should I change?
I think the goal was to have like a soup of light. You know what I mean? I didn't want like hard overhead lighting because no one looks good in that. And we kind of followed suit with these pendants. They're vintage and I love them. They glow at night. You guys should have come at night in all honesty, because the house with all the lamps and stuff, it just feels super, super cozy.
Did you see how gorgeous that space is? It's so beautiful. And we'll talk about lighting in just a second, but it's just cohesive. It is obviously describable. We can go into the detail of why it is a good space. But there's still something, it's more than the sum of its parts. It just comes together beautifully. Absolutely, absolutely beautifully. And yeah, lighting. The use of lighting is wonderful. And yes, the individual lighting pieces and options are beautiful in themselves. I mean, I love the Akari. Stunning. But also lighting is used as a tool. It's not just, there's a nice corner lamp, rule of 3, you have 3 of them on, it's better than the overhead. Lighting actually angles up the walls. It creates elevation in the spaces. It creates pockets and moments. There is negative lighting space in a way that art needs negative space, if that makes sense. Okay, this piece of art behind me, essentially there is a sconce on the wall there, and up and down is where the light shines, and there's actually shadow side to side, and that side to side creates negative space. So, in summary, the lighting is beautiful. Let's move on.
One of my favorite art pieces in the whole house. This is my Ramesh sculpture. The artist Ramesh just is so sick and eccentric, and she also has a huge penis. Come here, I want to show you the ghost. So if you look up here, we've got 2 art pieces. There's a little ghost by this artist named Nell. It's sand-blown glass. I just think it's so cute. Kind of reminds me of my dog back in LA. And this is by an artist called Sydney Ball. And there's another one outside, which I'm going to show you soon.
I love seeing Troy talk about his artwork. I love that he can go up to his pieces and go, yes, I love this because of this reason. It's this artist. This is why I have it. I chose it. He has things in his home that bring him joy. And his home, even with having a design team, he seems to have so much agency. Troy just absolutely adores this space. And that's so wonderful. Because we all adore it too.
Look at this one. I got this 2 days ago. Hotels of Pyongyang. Super, super, super interesting. Kind of like finding beauty in everything. You know, a lot of this is photography, and a lot of the photography I've realized that I'm most interested in is like documentarian style, like sort of voyeuristic, where it's not necessarily like a setup photograph or whatever. You really do feel like you're getting a peep into someone's life for just like that, quick second.
Can I show you some of my weird artwork? So here we have a very odd man with a weird thumb fishing pole and a keyboard. And he's just, fishing over an abyss. And then we have a creepy line of creepy people. And then just a little guy. Look at him. See? The similarities continue. Dress sense and love of art. Honestly, Troy, just say hi in the comments.
This couch is vintage by Percival Affair. It reminded me of a spaceship or something. If you come around the back, you can see there's like this white bathtub situation. This little moment, this is my reading nook or whatever. And it's super, super comfortable. So I sit here a lot, have my coffee. My wish for everyone is that your space is like the place that you think of when you meditate. I want that for everyone because it's a really, really nice feeling to just have a place that's like yours, and you can just kind of kick back and relax and enjoy your life. That's what it's all about.
Okay, Troy, I agree. That beautiful corner, that lovely chair that you get to sit in at the end of the day, is wonderful. I love it so much. It's under there.
I want that for everyone because it's a really, really nice feeling to just have a place that's like yours and, you know, you can just kind of kick back and relax and enjoy your life.
Yes. It's just lovely.
This is my bathroom. This is my bath. This is where I spend most of my time in this house. Sometimes I put like my laptop up here, watch Netflix. Yeah, it's really, really peaceful. There's just like music everywhere. And so I'll put on a nice album, have a bubble bath.
I love that bathroom. It's just another great example of how the colour scheme, it's one colour scheme, one colour. So it's the textures and the materials that really just make it shine. You have the smooth stone, that reddish stone that runs and it ends up being the bath itself and the floor, which is incredible, sort of waterfall moment. And then complementing that is again that kind of matte wall colour, which I think is plaster again, but maybe it's paint. And it just feels cosy, and then the skylight right above him. That's gorgeous. You want to feel connected to the outside in a lot of your spaces. And if it's not light and airy, then you go the whole other direction, which we'll see shortly, because that other bathroom that they show us on this home tour, oh my god, I would like that.
I wanted one of those bathrooms where, you know when you go to a restaurant and people are like, oh, have you been to the toilet? You have to go to the toilet. Just kind of lent into the fantasy and lent into like a little bit of surrealism. The walls are all curved, so it's kind of like a cave. I think the color's called oxblood. Yeah, I'm just obsessed with it. It smells really good. The Sonos is tucked away. Sometimes I make it feel like a rave in here, like if it's all quiet in the house or whatever, and you come in and it's like while you're peeing. Obsessed. I think it's so dramatic and extra, and I love it.
Okay, look, others will say it better than me about each scene and why they work as they work from a design point of view. And I have insight, don't get me wrong. But I just wanted to kind of express the joy I have had for a long time watching this video, because I've watched it quite a few times. It just does something that so many other spaces don't seem to do, and it's always held a special place in my little design heart. I think let's end on some words by Troye himself. He puts it really nicely what a space can do for you.
I really love the idea that this house has had so many lives and been through kind of just so much and seen so much. I'm only 25 and this house is like 146 years old. So basically the history of this house was in 1874, this was a handball court. How long ago was 1874? 146 years ago. So 146 years ago, this was a handball court. And then it was turned into a brick factory throughout all of the multiple renovations that this place has been through. One thing remained. If you look really close, you can see two handsome men playing handball in a court. And then there's this like weird sort of spear thing on the side. And then you walk over here and it's the same bloody spear. I'm going to say this a lot, but I think it's my favorite part of the house. One of my favorite art pieces in the whole house. These Akari lamps are my favorite. So here we are on the landing. This is one of my favorite places in the house to come and look. I really do mean it this time. I think this is my favorite room in the house. These lamps are one of my favorite things in the house. This is my bath. This is where I spend most of my time in this house.